Hello and welcome to Device Advice, where I look at gadgets, software, and generally stuff to use. And I haven't done it in a while, I think is the best way of putting it. And the reason being, well, frankly, we were kind of struggling here in the team in Connected in the Business Post, working out how exactly was the best way to review gadgets, and this is what we're going to talk about in a minute. And what we decided was, monthly in a page just wasn't working for us. So we're actually getting rid of entirely, that's so decisive a hand, new products are gone from Connected pages. So every product we review now is going to be like this. It's going to be me or another Connected writer in front of a camera playing with the product, or of course we'll be out at events. So that also means we're going to be less scheduled. We'll have more products, we'll have more videos, but the norm with YouTube, as you probably know if you're regular YouTube viewers, you know that on X day, this person, roughly around this time, will have their video way off that. Once we know we're good to go to talk about a product, we get the camera out there, we record, and we just go. So today we're looking at this. This is the Canon 750D camera. It's been out a while, but it was our first chance to really field test it, and it's good. It's the short version. The battery life is the first thing I'm going to talk about, and the short answer is substantial, because you look at this guy, you look at the power it's going to be using. It does use an awful lot of gas, a lot of oomph, but the battery within it really does last. Like, looking at it purely in terms of, casual use in a day, effective is how I best describe it. Like, you'll get through a full day on a single charge, which with heavy usage. We brought it to Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, we brought it to a couple of games, and the easiest it stood out. One, the battery lasted a good while. We weren't worried at any particular point that it's going to die and, well, all those photos and videos we need to take are not going to work out. In terms of the photos, actually, the quality was remarkably easy to use on multiple levels, not least because I had the misfortune, I'm not a photographer professionally, of having to take photos for the Business Post's coverage of Mobile World Congress and for our beer supplement in that particular week as well. And it came across pretty well. The sports setting, or as I like to call it, the idiot setting, actually did work pretty well for us. So it meant that despite all the usual things that an amateur of the most amateur variety, not an amateur who knows what they're doing, was coming through, it came across well. And the other question, obviously, when you're dealing with these is the weight. And the short answer is, it's not bad. I wasn't bothered carrying around this for substantial amounts of time. It was very easy on the neck, which, now I know I'm a big guy, but even allowing for something slighter, I'm pretty certain they can handle a decent walk with this. Now, we're not talking heavy usage. That's going to hurt your neck. It's going to be a strain, but also, you're kind of an idiot if you're walking extensively with a camera that long. You should know when to put in your bag, when not, so don't be stupid. But when it comes to the standard use around your neck, yeah, pretty easy, very easy. Getting into focus quickly, the video monitor display, that was all nice, simple, quick. It was very much designed for your amateur who doesn't know what they're doing but would like to take good photos, is how I'd best describe it. Because I don't really see a pro going for this, to be honest. Like, I can see why they'd consider it. And when I say a pro, I don't just mean someone who does this for a living. I mean someone who really is into their photography, is a high-grade photographer who knows what they're doing. This isn't their camera. This is for the amateur with money, and I do emphasize money, because it's a 900 quid camera, well, €899.99, including the lens. Lensless, it's €100 less. How you use lensless camera, I do not know, but that's the price tag. And yeah, it's grand, I suppose, in that respect. The price is a little bit meaty for me, I'll be honest. I'm giving this back, so, it's like, and I'm not going to buy one to replace it, because I ain't got 900 quid for a camera. You crazy? Come on, like, I'm a journalist. Where the hell have 900 quid for a camera? I got to drink and eat. Well, I don't have a family to feed because I'm living my own, but I got me to feed. But yeah, no, if you are a type of person who was spending €900 on a camera, there are far worse ways to spend €900 on a camera than this. Pretty good device. I think of anything else that jumps out was, the basics are good. Like, the weight's good, both carrying and around the neck. The speed of focus, which when you're just doing your basic shifting, that's critical, because I'm an idiot with these things. I need this to fix my idiocy, and it does. So that's great. And again, battery life, solid. So all in all, this is a great little camera. Anything else, I suppose ease of access to the memory card slot is nice, because I've had a few of these where, how should I phrase this? It was not easy access. It was very naughty. And again, battery, similar stuff like that, all your usual chargers and all that. So by and large, yeah, good camera, good device. My advice is, if you are the person who is an amateur who doesn't want to have to train themselves, get this. Just make sure you have €900 to spend on it. But definitely, like I remember seeing this first come up for me in last year's Father's Day guide. So that's telling you how far back it was initially released. And I was kind of going, if I gave my dad a €900 camera, I'd be the best son ever. I'm not that good a son. He got like a book. He got a book, you know, and I didn't even write the book, you know. So I wonder how much effort was in that. So yeah, that's a Canon 750D. Good device. That's my advice. And so going forward from here, as I gesticulate, because I love gesticulating, especially when I can see the screen as I'm recording myself. Yeah, we're going to have a lot more of these. So we've got like big devices, small devices. We've also got a special from SkyQ's official rollout, which is going to come out in a week or two's time. So even though it's like a month old, we deliberately shot it in a way where it would still be relevant for those of you, you know, just paying attention now. SkyQ, another well, not device, but package. Although there are devices with SkyQ. So yeah, SkyQ is kind of a device where, how best to phrase it, you better have some money if you're going to use it. We will have some more affordable devices as well. And of course, we are about to hit peak phone season, so going to be looking at those. We're going to be looking hopefully at the Samsung Gear VR as well as part of our look at the Samsung Galaxy S7, or so the Samsung S7 and the S7 Edge. So with that, we should have a bit of fun. And I suppose the one big thing we want to get from you guys is ask us what you want to see in this. Say it in the comments. Like, tweet me at Action81. I'm guessing I haven't smartened up to my Twitter handle there on a YouTube video of this. And, you know, tell us what you think. And, you know, this is where connected is now in terms of consumer products, because we realized that our one page was, but there was so much we wanted to say in that one page, and we were getting this type of communication out there, this level of talking, but we weren't just on money. And like some months there'd be like 6 gadgets and we could only fit 2 in. Other months there'd be like, you know, 2 gadgets and we wanted to actually put 4 in. And you know, you're getting behind the times. You're not giving people the news also when they want to make that purchasing decision, because for a lot of people it's when the device just comes out. So even though this is like, you know, an old enough device in terms of release, it's a high enough cost device that it's still relevant. So yeah, ask us what you want to see on this show, types of things you want to see on this show basically, and leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. I'm just pointing randomly, but wherever the like button is, wherever the share button is, and wherever the subscribe button is, do those things. Do them now. And yep, that's it. I'm Emmet Ryan. This is Device Advice, and this is a pretty good device.